Welcome back, my friend. Now that we've cleared your mental clutter in step 1, it's time to talk about step 2, create a daily English routine that fits your life. Why is this so important for concentration? Well, think about brushing your teeth. You don't have to decide if you'll brush your teeth today or when you'll do it, it's just part of your daily life. The more automatic something is, the less mental energy it takes. And the less energy you spend on deciding, the more energy you have for focusing. When English practice becomes part of your natural daily rhythm, you don't waste brainpower thinking, should I study now or later, or maybe I'll skip today. Instead, you show up without that mental debate. And that consistency trains your brain to focus faster because it recognizes, it's English time now. How to build your daily English routine: choose a fixed time. I recommend picking the same time each day for your main English session. It could be 7 a.m. with your coffee, during your lunch break, or 9 p.m. after dinner. The exact time doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Set a realistic duration. If you're busy, even 15 to 20 minutes of deep, focused English time is enough, as long as you actually focus. Remember, concentrated study beats long, distracted study every time. Pick one main focus area per day. This is key. Don't overwhelm yourself with too many different activities. For example, Monday, listening, podcast or YouTube; Tuesday, speaking practice; Wednesday, reading and vocabulary; Thursday, grammar review; Friday, writing short responses or diary entries; Saturday, English conversation with a friend; Sunday, fun English, watch a movie, play a game, attach it to a habit you already have. This is called habit stacking. If you already drink tea at 4 p.m., do your English right after. If you take a morning walk, listen to an English podcast while walking. By linking English to something you already do, you make it easier to remember and harder to skip. Here's the magic part. Once you've done this routine for even just 3 to 4 days, your brain starts to recognize the pattern. By day 7, when that time of day arrives, you'll notice you naturally slip into focus mode. That's the power of routine. It trains your concentration like a muscle. Now, let's move on to something that can make or break your focus. Step 3. Train your attention with short bursts. Here's a secret: your brain's attention span is like a balloon. If you try to blow it up too quickly or too much at once, it pops. But if you blow it up gradually, it expands over time. Most learners try to study for a long time right away, 1 hour, 2 hours, and they lose focus halfway through. That's like trying to run a marathon without training. Instead, I recommend using short bursts of highly focused study to train your attention. One of my favorite tools for this is the Pomodoro technique. The classic version is focus deeply for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, but when you're starting out, you can make it even shorter, 15 minutes of total focus, then a short break. During those 15 minutes, remove all distractions. Put your phone in another room or use airplane mode. Close extra browser tabs. Tell your family, I'm focusing for the next 15 minutes. Here's the magic. When you know it's only 15 minutes, it's easier to tell your brain, stay here. Just for this little bit. Over time, you'll find you can stretch that focus to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or more, without forcing it. Jessica's tip: during your short bursts, use what I call the single task rule. That means you only do one type of English activity during that time, either listening or reading or speaking. Not a mix. Switching between tasks forces your brain to keep changing focus, and that's concentration's worst enemy. And here's a fun bonus: you can gamify your bursts. Keep a little chart, and every time you complete a focus burst, give yourself a checkmark or a star. At the end of the week, see how many you collected. This tiny reward system keeps your motivation alive and helps your brain see focusing as something enjoyable.